in the captain's lounge waiting for the boarding call. Nettie, Wayne, Frank, Daryl. Good, thanks, mate. Barocas. Eddie leaves.
Get a shot of the Barocca?
Yeah, I did. The container. Yeah. So our first morning in Hawaii, I had to change this time setting because it's actually only the 14th over here. This is the view from the balcony of our hotel room. About 8:15 in the morning Hawaii time. And I don't know all the locations yet, but I assume that this area over here is Diamond Head. I'll get some more information later on this morning. Down at the Terrace Grill, Eddie Lee's Beef and Sword of breakfast. Good morning. Pan around. Whatever that means. You'll regret this. People will see this, you know. The lens is playing up. Canel, Helen, Bob, Barbara, Harry, Wayne, Ken, Daryl, and Frank. Walking along the main road here, just outside the hotel, heading off to the fourth country.
After your shirt.
Waiting to watch the show here.
Yeah, packed in that full house.
Hope we can see something out of this. Back of heads. Stage where this show will be held tonight. Better take the date and time off so it doesn't confuse everybody. It's Wednesday evening on the 14th of August. Anyone know what the name of the show is? The Society of Seven.
You must know you're there.
Sorry? It's beautiful. Oh, you can get in the picture. It'll give it some perspective as to the size. All handmade to scale. They're beautiful, aren't they? Carl Holliger would like that. Spectacular toys, $1,500 each, US. A little bit pricey for dogs to play with. Candid Shop, Ken and Janelle, a breakfast here on Thursday morning, 15th. Slightly perspective and the view out over the beach here at Waikiki. Join everybody at breakfast. Sign up on the wall asking us not to encourage the little buggers. Down the canal. Just getting ready to leave for this morning's sessions. Dave is at the Civic Centre, waiting to go in to meet a lot of Theo Davis up on the 23rd floor. Waiting to see Mr. Heenan.
Took an act of God. They tried everything. Finally got a dynamite. But we used to have this plot in front of us. We did a swap with Grodner, and there were actually two twin towers right here, which house PRI, Pacific Resources, which is a BHP company. They're the largest company in Hawaii. They're about $3 billion in turnover. This is Aloha Tower. This whole area is going to be massively redeveloped, sort of a major waterfront project. Now, well, no, actually right here. That's where all the tour ships historically have come in. There's a very interesting marine maritime museum off to the left of that four-master, and that's the ugly power plant right in front of it, Hawaiian Electric. That's coming down, by the way. That will be knocked down shortly. Interesting. And it'll require a very, very different, I think, definition of leadership than what I'm used to and what most folks are used to. So I say, if you put all of these five things together, remember the consumers, just the management people, the ownership aspects, technology, and sort of organizational structure, I see more, again, of a convergent kind of a system of capitalism evolving. And I think that's the way the pendulum's headed over the next 5 or so years. That's a lot of heavy breathing about convergence. Let me say that there clearly are some counter trends that we got to talk about. One is there's a whole lot of nationalism out there and sub-nationalism, as we see the Serbs and the Croatians and others, and protectionism and terrorism and all the isms. And if that stuff gets too out of control, it will put a stop clearly on the notion of trying to build European companies and international companies. I think, secondly, to the extent that business and government in each one of the countries can't have a fairly harmonious relationship, that is, to the point at which government, for a variety of reasons, has to really distrust business, primarily because of grassroots.
Then there seemed to be a thinking where Hawaii thought, well, it's the mainland US, this is why the big AmFacs, etc., called in here. And now I see Hawaii speaking much more in terms of the Pacific Rim and all these cultures and languages that are new, really, and therefore frightening, perhaps difficult, away from safe haven US mainland.
Right.
Is that where your alliances are directed? Is that what you sense?
Yeah, I've got a frank and interesting book my granddad gave me, found in a flea market or something in Boston, of goes back to 1890, and they talk about Hawaii being a Asia-Pacific.
From what you've said, you've got a spectacular resume, and so your knowledge is clearly very deep and wide, and we hope that everyone has enjoyed the time we've spent with you, and would very much like to catch up with you again someday. And with great difficulty, your staff will tell you just what's going on behind the scenes here, but we'd like you to have this picture
Terrific, thanks a lot.
as a memento of your...
Whoa!
I hope I picked the right one out of it. It was, there you go.
That's Napoleon.
Oh boy.
That's the real thing. Yeah.
The real thing. Where's the part?
No flies in Hawaii.
I got to tell you, this is no bullshit. I probably learned more about business collecting receivables overdue. The reason I went up to Kempsey was, the logging companies up then firms were Caltex were also in the dairy business, and they were beyond the subsidy area. So we had there's been a lot of rain up there. The logging trucks hadn't been able to come down, and we had something like 70% of all the overdue 120-day plus money in Caltex Australia was in this little thing, and I was up there basically to sell stuff to bring the money in. Well, you guys collect, you've sold, and you try to collect on it. I got to tell you, I learned more about business in Coffs Harbour and Armadale and bellying up to the bar and some Fort Macquarie and other places than I ever have since. It was a great experience, and I have my wife and I a very fond memory for Australia and in those years. So, welcome back. I hope that you're off to a good start. This, by the way, this is a terrific concept. I'm not throwing a lot of hot air in here, but what you're doing in terms of the new organizational style and where you're headed, this is exactly the kind of sharing and bellying up to the bar and all the things that you want to be doing that promotes power sharing and a real first-rate organization. So I think this is terrific.
Well, maybe you can use it as a case study sometime.
Yeah. Okay, well, have a good one.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Sure.
Competitors? Yeah, Davis. My way out. And that large American tourist out of the way.
Smile, Oceanic.
Yeah, Smile Oceanic, working at the back of the cab.
Or the monarchy of England restored this property to the Hawaiian people. And behind this fence is the former home of Queen Elizabeth. She was imprisoned in the palace and later kept under house arrest in her house, which was taken over by the resides here in
I'll take that.
You can go around with the hands twice more when they get in.
Why don't you guys follow me? How's your meeting this morning?
Professional team trying to turn the television.
Strategic liaison.
And
we're involved in a number of different types of activities, but we've probably in the last few years become best known for our involvement in trying to attract financial services industry here and going after telecommunications activity.
Get nervous.
Oh, really? A year and a half ago, I was in Newcastle and was pleasantly or unpleasantly surprised with the first earthquake in over 100 years. So I hope on that exact day on the train. So I hope you don't have any other surprises for us today. Anybody on that? Any of you in that Newcastle area?
Side of the Kilauea. There's another one around here that's a good half a trail longer. The Orchard restaurant. That's a restaurant part owned by Tom Sullivan.
That's the Alehi catamaran, which is the largest in the world. One off to the left is called a windjammer. It's the largest cruise boat that we have. If you look further, it looks like it's a storm.
On the bar from here, the restaurant row. Very, very nice. Good thing. Sorry?
Excellent Australian land. They had the good now not to bring this Kiwi shit over here, no?
How you can tell it's Australian, they leave the wool on.
Yep.
Sorry? just put another couple of balls in. Keep going, keep going. I'm zooming in on the close-up here. There's a bit of spinach stuck in your teeth.
Oh, nice.
It's always the way. But you know what? This is the red light. Australian mint.
Australian meat.
Australian mint.
Mint, right.
Mint.
Okay. Sorry. Well, eventually, the American waiter at work. Sorry, Eddie. I had to say your name so I'll be able to tell people who it was on the video. I've just got to guess where everybody is and hope it comes out.
It's warm though.
Caps on.
Hi, Mark.
This is for posterity.
For posterity.
Well, we're still missing somebody. Not blocking anybody up there. Oh, it's working. Yeah.
It's been lovely.
It was very nice, wasn't it? Black Orchard. Friday the 16th. Just finished packing. Do a quick pan of the room, show you what the rooms are like. To the bathroom. And here's the bathroom. That's it, we're just going to put our luggage outside the door and we'll be off at 11 o'clock to Waikoloa. Last morning here at the Hyatt Regency in Waikiki. Give you an idea. One of the towers, the other one directly behind us is the one that we stayed in, which you can't really see. is the Diamond Head, the one that we stayed in. And sculpture. Waterfalls. Group shot of everybody. Eddie and Wayne. And Eddie. Rob. David. Ken. We're missing a couple. I guess we're getting over waiting for the bus to take us to the airport to go to Kilauea. Is that us?
168.
Here we are. What's this, the domestic airport? Does it have a name?
Yeah, it is.
I can think of a few names for it.
Aloha.
Aloha. Frank's Nightmare. The domestic airport.
Yeah, Joe, I met my father. My mother always said, your daddy will come back one day, his name's Joe. So this will take about 25 minutes. And we're going to Kilauea, our destination. Tomorrow for the helicopter tour.
Get used to this manoeuvre.
These fields of lava here.
This is where all the rich Australians live, up top here. Remember the Galpin gourmet, Kerr? He found religion, about 2 acres of land there. And he started up his new religion. Well, it means you don't pay money to anybody, IRS. So around there.
Eddie,
Yes.
somebody knows I'm here. Look over the road.
Oh my God, I love you,
My cave goes 7 miles either direction, and again underneath here you find water, where you find the animals in the cave, and beautiful beaches along there, but they got a big swimming pool and jacuzzi. Then beyond the trees to our left, have a lady, Loretta Lynn, owns a house. Gonna put it somewhere else, but they decide to put it here on the big island. A month ago, 500,000 people slept out here. 24. Our town was deserted. We think back 60 years, how it feels like only 2 cars going through the village and through the city of Hilo. Everybody was inside these bushes, out in the cattle ranch. Everybody was here. The sun stays up all day. Please don't estimate the sun. We are too close to the water. Vaporize. The heat of the sun can give you one mean, terrible sunburn.
Oh, wow.
Just a regular show?
I don't know, but I want to get in there with them.
Oh.
Always want to get in Zelda. You know, because they always, you know, like a couple times and they've got Zelda that you can't go near and don't see and don't
Take it on the film. Bigger than Disneyland. In terms of canal system and monorail. Sorry. All man-made. Hello. Hello. Feel it?
Bill, we'll give it a whack. What's that?
Hollow?
Huh?
Give it a whack. The what? Hollow. That what the rock there. Incredible place.
These are the ones that have
up on the cherry picker. More advanced than the airport for offloading of baggage. Monorail system.
What, partnership insurance? What's the partnership?
No, I wrote that one down individually. I couldn't get a partnership thing.
Right.
Isn't that long ago? It's only 5 years ago, right?
So what's this guy's particular skill? Is he just good at borrowing, or
It's fantastic what they'll do. Got Jack Nicholson designed one of the 2 courses. Jack Nicholson spent all the money. He wanted that to be his signature course. Right. Spent a lot of money on it. And this guy, he had the guts to do that.
But is he, obviously he's a conceptualizer, but is he also the builder?
This is what people say.
Specifically like property developers in Australia.
His partner, she kind of helped him in every strategy. Real gentleman, real low-key guy. You never know he was having his partner.
Right.
He was smart. He got out a few years ago. Went to Paris.
You have to be creative. And I urge you to use your potential. You only got one shot in life. Get in the game. Don't sit in the bench. Don't watch things go by. Don't see other people become more successful. You get in it. You
benefit. And we thank you very much for
Put them on.
great help.
Yes.
And when you come to Australia, we'll find you with the 181st golf course.
The white shark on that other side, I hope it doesn't bring any bad
Oh, yeah,
luck.
somebody asked me for a hat size. Is that the reason for it?
Yeah. Oh, could have been that. Some other reason.
Here we are at the Luau, Friday night, 16th of August. You'll be glad I did this when we get back down.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Here we are, under our still. Yeah, so they don't have public liability suits.
Dog paddle, little fish, big fish, shark. Keep moving your feet. Come on, Kilauea. The other side. Keep smiling. Second verse. Hands on your hips and ummy. Go. 2 and 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Look at that little girl. She's got it. Okay, let's pick it up, guys. Roll the net. Little fish. Big fish. Shark. We're going. Pull the two. That's it, guys.
Can't hold my stomach in for too long, Carl.
Still me, yep.
You did? Would you like to do that?
Spectacular swimming pool and hanging bridge, which will disappear. The light. Artificial rock cave under the waterfall. Had an early morning call. Instead of going on the 8:30 flight, we've been asked to go on a 7:31, which entailed a phone call at 7:15 asking if we could be ready by 7 o'clock. One of these helicopters that we'll be taking up for a flight over the island of the volcano to our flight should be quite spectacular. Barbara preparing herself for the flight. Carly. Such some of these lava.
I need Kevin, Carly, Barbara, and Mike.
We're here.
One picture
Pilot's name is David.
They asked about 2 pictures of you in the helicopter.